course, reading Genesis 6 through 8 would take way too much time. And so I would just like to point out a few verses that had some pretty significant things in them. For example, in the end of chapter 6, verses 9, when it said, Noah walked with God. In verse 22, it says, Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he. And in 7, verse 5, it said, And Noah did according unto all the Lord commanded him. And then the floods came and everybody died, except in the end of verse 23 of chapter 7, we read, Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And then after the floods happened, in verse 1 of Genesis 8, it says, And God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. And then the first thing Noah did after he got out of the ark was he gathered all of the clean beast and every clean fowl, and he offered a burnt offering on the altar to show Heavenly Father that he is still the most important to him and that he loves Heavenly Father. This made Heavenly Father very happy, and he said that he will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. The reason I liked those scriptures is because Noah was a prophet, and those who followed Noah were blessed for it. And now it's time for the activity. So we have our nice little paper here, and we are going to fold it in half like this. Okay, and we take this open flap side, or we take the side that's not the open flap, so where the fold is, you're going to fold it down into a triangle. So you're going to fold one corner down towards the middle, crease it all up, then you're going to make it fold the other side down towards the middle, and make a crease. And your boat looks like this. Then you're going to take the floppy side. I'm just going to fold it up towards the top of the triangle. And just do it one side at a time. So there's one side. We turn it over. We have the second side. If you're trying to make a hat, you could open this up and just wear it. Woohoo! But we're making a boat. So you're going to take these two, you're going to pinch the two sides over this way. You're going to pull them out. Like what we get when you do that. You get a nice little square. And then you're going to open up the square, and you're going to do the same thing on the floppy side, because like these sides are closed. This side is floppy, so you can take that open side and fold it to the center, just one side at a time. And do that. Then we turn that side up. And go whoop. Okay. Now, when you open up the bottom, it just kind of is like an open mouth. But we're going to take this open mouth and we're going to turn it around. When we turn it around, you can go like this. And we open it up kind of. I'm going to push these center things down a little bit. And fold it back out. And don't know if my original folds were quite as on point as they should be, but anyway, you get the gist. This is a boat. See, this is just like Noah's Ark. They go on the boat and they go away, but they're safe on the boat because they listen to the prophet. So what I want you to do is I want you to take what I want you to go through the last general conference that we had. I want you to write down some of the points that President Nelson said. President Nelson's the current prophet. And I want you to write down some things he said on your boat. Here's a list of a few that I found. If you need more time to read this, pause the video. So this is the quote that I chose to do. I plead with you today to counter the lure of the world by making time for the Lord in your life each and every day. And that was from his talk in the October 2021 General Conference. And just like Noah and his family, I promise you that if you follow the words of the prophet and do what the Lord asks you to do, you too will be safe in the waters of life. For the lesson plan, check out our blog in the description below.